Welcome to leg 3 of our voyage to Scotland 2024. The first section takes us from Padstow to Quay, 41 miles, which took about 12 hours including a waiting period outside the harbour. So after leaving Padstow, we rounded Hartland Point, a little bit bumpy round there, before we picked up a weedy mooring outside Quay. Just waiting for the water so we can enter the harbour, and we got there about 8:30 p.m. You have to guess where we are. There's a clue, the Red Lion Hotel. Here we take the opportunity to fly the drone whilst we wait for more water before we can safely leave. We're probably afloat right now, but we need a little bit more water before we can safely get over the gravel bar, which is just outside of the harbour wall. We'll see in a moment. Anyway, as we pan outside the harbour wall, you can just about make out the 3 mooring buoys, one of which we picked up yesterday whilst we waited outside for more water in the harbour. Then as we further pan over to the western side of the wall, you'll see the Pebble Beach and the car park for the Red Lion Hotel. And then as the drone comes into land, you can see the fascinating structure of the harbour wall itself. Basically just large rocks on top of each other, with some very rocky steps down to the boat. Anyway, it's time to leave. Clovelly, not Clovelly, as I think I may say in the coming clip, but here goes. Goodbye, Clovelly. And hello Lundy, which we're passing by close to Milford Haven, 50 miles. Well, it's time for a full English, and our route today takes us 54 miles just to the east of Lundy. However, I just couldn't resist adding a few clips from our visit to Lundy in 2022 on Allen's Sadler 29. As our 2 ancient mariners approach landfall at last on Lundy, the Oneida line is playing on the radio. There's Ziggy Zoo down the bottom of the hill, and you can tell I'm on the hill because I'm panting. Anyway, here's Lundy Village Church, here's Lundy House, here's the skipper, and guess what we're looking for?
The tavern.
We think we found the tavern. Well, here's a quick shot of the church on Lundy, and then continuing on we made our way into Milford Haven and into the marina, where we stayed for 3 days, storm-bound. Looking very peaceful tonight. quite a big marina. Well, here we are exiting Milford Haven Lock. So we've just entered the lock, tied up alongside port side 2. He's now closed the gates at the rear, and hopefully the water's falling, I suspect falling, to get out. We shall see. After leaving the lock, we made our way down Milford Sound towards the Dale anchorage, where we stayed overnight ready for an early start. Well, it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm on watch. We left Milford Haven at 2 o'clock this morning, so we've covered about 15 miles so far. Only another 50 to go. Sea state's not too bad, it's a little bit rolly. The wind's not very good, so we're on engine, as you can hear. The sky looks pretty clear, the sun's coming up. Still a bit roly, rocky, as you can see. Kilmore Quay, here we come. And this is us leaving Milford Haven from Dell Harbour around Skoma. This is our track across the Irish Sea, overlaid with our route. You'll see the nice S curve on it. Then we arrive at the bridge, St. Patrick's Bridge. And we're just approaching Kilmore Quay. You see in the distance there with the church. And this is what they call that red buoy there and green buoy here, St. Patrick's Bridge. And once you got over that, you've got to head for a safe water mark just ahead there, and you might be able to work out all that smooth water and the rough water. That's because it's going over this sandbar, and our depth's going to go down really shallow in a moment. Let's have a look. Oh, 10 metres, not bad. Anyway, we nearly made it to Kilmore Quay. And here's our track into Kilmore Quay itself, followed by the obligatory first pint of Guinness in Ireland. Afterwards, we visited the local restaurant where your meal is served in paper on a tray, but it was all very nice, and the mushy peas were really nice. Alan's tucking in there nicely, and then he visited the islands outside to see some puffins the following day.
Here we have some puffins on Sultry Island.